everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we're talking about Secrets and Scones by Laurel Remington, which I got through Nick Alley.
I got mine through Edelweiss.
Oh, see right there.
Woohoo!
This book is about Scarlett. Scarlett's mother is a successful blogger whose favorite subject is her daughter. Scarlett hates the attention her mother's blog gives her and works to stay invisible as possible. However, when Scarlett learns that her elderly neighbor has been hospitalized, she begins using the woman's kitchen to launch the secret cooking club.
Okay, so the thing that got me so, up in arms about this book was, so irrelevant. Like, the mom totally drove me nuts.
Was annoying, yes.
I was like, why are you writing about your daughter like this?
Yes.
It's terrible.
Well, how do you not realize that it's terrible?
I know,
That's
right?
part of it. So, and honestly, the mom, to me, is, the only, the mom was so well developed, and I felt like everything else wasn't developed. This is, a very basic, generic tween book, but I was like, what does Scarlett look like? They never tell you. What was Scarlett's little sister's name? I can't remember because she's Kelsey.
Was it Kelsey?
Kelsey. She was in
I remember that.
She was in 3 scenes and she likes ketchup. That's all I know.
I know, which I kind of thought was hilarious.
I know, but I'm just the setting isn't developed. There's nothing developed. And reading it, I'm like, this book feels so British, but they never say it takes place in Britain. But there's a line where the woman who's helping them learn to cook is I hate new American foods. I'm like, well, it must not be in Britain. But then when I looked it up, no, it was I guess it won some award in England, and that's how it got published.
Oh, so it really is set in England?
Because there's 2 books that were released in the UK, and the original publisher is an imprint of Scholastic in England, but then in the US it's being released through Source Books, which I think is interesting.
That's strange.
It is strange. But no point, but you don't know that walking away from it, because the storyline isn't developed that well.
All right, now that you're so I just don't read a lot of books like this, so it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. A lot of these books feel so very formulaic to me,
yes,
that I don't expect there to be much to it. But you really do read a lot more of this kind of stuff than I do.
Well, and no, it's exactly what I expected it to be. It was Scarlett learns a lesson. She learns to appreciate her family. She this is a book that if a 10-year-old or 11-year-old came into the library and wanted a cute little fluffy book about learning to make friends or dealing with bullies, this is a great book for that. But
or the pastry chef kids, the kids
there are
that
pastry,
like to
yeah, there
bake,
are.
the bakers,
they would because there's recipes in it, and they that. But at the same time, it feels very familiar, and it's there was not a single surprise. Everything happened as expected. Every plot point was exactly, and it was just when I finished it, I was like, well, yeah, I've already read this book before.
See, and I haven't read this book before, but it is exactly what I expected it to be.
It just felt kind of generic.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to say, or should we just rate it?
We can rate it.
So our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I'm at 3 unicorns because I know that there is a sequel, and I know that there are readers out there who will devour this book and want to cook along with it and kind of make up their own clubs. And
yeah,
I can see it really kind of taking hold with readers.
Well, and I'm at a 3 as well, because it's a very basic tween book. It is, like I said, there's nothing offensive, there's nothing surprising. Kids at the library will read this and be okay with it, but it's not something I'm going to be yes, I must keep reading.
Yeah, no.
So that is where
I never expected that.
That's true. I was hoping for. And honestly, even from the description, I didn't realize how young they were. And then when I was reading the book, I'm like, how old are they? And then I think at some point they say 14, and that's 2/3 of the way through the book.
Yeah, they do say 14, which seems older than what they actually should be.
So, like I said,
10 would have been fine.
Yes. So that is where we are on Secrets and Scones by Laurel Remington. And we'll see you later.
All right, see ya.
Bye.